Hi, my name's Nick Tann and welcome to my Fresh Music Fix. Artists from around the world send me their tunes. I pick the songs I like the best and put them together in a podcast to share with you. Yes, you. In this episode 46, we've got Paul Nazole, Amelia MADANES, but we're going to kick off with Forensics, Not Giving Up, and you are going to love it. Beautiful. What a track. What a wonderful track. That was Forensics and Not Giving Up. They're a four-piece from Lancashire. Preston, I think. Yeah, Preston and Lancashire. And they were formed in 2021. Perfect time to form a band, I think. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 46. 46! It's bloody loads, isn't it? Loads. Now, I love that track, but you know what I'm going to say? If you listen to the podcast and you listen to it, especially last week's podcast, there was it kicks off beautifully. I love the start of it. Comes in, driving. I love the bass. The bass was kicking in that. Really, really nicely mixed. And just lovely. And it cracks along at a pace. It does a little bit of a breakdown about halfway through, and you're like, oh, okay, fine. And it does a big breakdown. It does a big sort of stop when they've got the energy going. And I think that second breakdown, that sort of like middle eight there, it kind of kills it for me. It literally does kill the track. It's just sort of go, oh, okay. And there was nothing much going on. It just sort of slows down a little bit, and there's a bit of space. I'd have gone, do you know what? Let's just keep it really, 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 really short, that bit, because it's 4 minutes long, that song, which is quite a long for a song. But that's just my personal taste. I love the saxophone when that comes in. I didn't notice if it was there before that break at the bridge rather. The bridge. I didn't notice it before, but I noticed it afterwards, and it kind of gave it a bit of a Springsteen feel for me. I didn't think it sounded like Bruce Springsteen, but there's that nice little juxtaposition of some sort of hard driving rock with some saxophone, which is really, really nice. It fitted beautifully. I think it's a bit too long, and I think that break, I don't know, was a little bit. I don't know. It's almost like they're going, well, we should do something. What should we do? Oh, let's just take it right back to the drums and slow it down a little bit. And be like, no, but you've got the energy. Let's kick the energy up. Anyway, bloody loved it. That's Forensics. Not giving up. You're going to love this. This is Paul. I think it's Nazole, or it could be Nazole, but I think it's Paul Nazole. Listen to this. This is Nebuchadnezzar.
Thunder, surrender to your instinct. Feeling my life on the brink, the ship starts to sink, no thoughts left to think. Cyclical motions, see how the waters can grow. Leaving my love on the shore, forevermore to answer the call. Unhappy illusion, we're destined to push on through. From blind hesitation to sweet revelation, the path that is open to you.
Beautiful. That was Paul Nazole and Nebuchadnezzar. Whenever I think of Nebuchadnezzar, I think of the champagne, the big bottle. And I remember that Red Stripe used to give a bottle away once a year. Is that right, Neil? Do you still do that? Used to give a bottle of a Nebuchadnezzar away. He probably keeps it for himself now. Tight get. Anyway, Paul Nazole from Liverpool. Fantastic song, loved it. He's been in lots of bands and he's known for his guitar playing. And I'm assuming, Paul, that you've been an acoustic singer-songwriter at some point, or at least an acoustic guitarist, because the acoustic guitar is very prevalent in that song. And I think that's kind of to the song, not doesn't do the song a great deal of justice. For me, it kind of resonates a little bit. It sort of smacks me in the face a little bit, and because it's all the way through, and it's kind of for me, it's a little bit of an annoying part of the song. And I'm sorry, because I love the song and I love all the other things about it. I love the violin, which I don't normally like in kind of modern songs, in sort of, you know, what we talk about, pop music or whatever music. But it really did well in this, I thought. But there was an awful lot going on, and the arrangements are lovely. But this acoustic guitar was kind of like, I mean, there's that. I haven't got one here at the moment. Oh, it's in the case over there. Anyway, I was going to bash my acoustic guitar in I don't know, for some ridiculous reason. But yeah, I'd have used it a little bit more sparingly, because it actually gets lost in the track, and it's just, for me, it's kind of an annoying high frequency thing. But you know, that's what I know. What do I know? What do I know, eh? You might love it. But yeah, I think I'd kind of let go of it a little bit and be the band. Yeah, let the band take some of the. I mean, you're probably playing all the instruments in the band because it doesn't mention anybody else. But whatever you're doing, let that take over a little bit more, and you haven't got to have that thing. I have this thing with my band, and I'm getting much better at it. When you're an acoustic singer-songwriter, a guitarist, what happens is you keep playing guitar all the way through the song. You don't stop. You keep it going. And I found that when I joined the band, I was still, and I switched to electric, I was still trying to do that. But I don't need to do that because I've got drums to keep the rhythm. I've got bass for bass. And I've also got keyboards. And also, just the actual sound. There's a thing that we do that I think that a lot of guitarists, well, singer-songwriter guitarists anyway, the solo type like I was, and you may have been, and may still well be, is that we've got to play we've got to be singing and playing all the time. There's always got to be like a wall of noise, and I'm not so sure. I'm almost tempted to go back and do a few gigs, do a few solo gigs, but do them differently. Make the guitar a bit less of a driving ding. We've got to be doing it all the way through. Do you know what I mean? Guitarists out there and listeners of guitarists, have we got to be doing that all the time? Have we always got to be driving that engine? It's always got to be there, even on quiet songs. There's no room. There's no space for space. Oh, you can quote me on that. Anyway, that's my opinion. So next we've got Amelia Ray, How I Am, and it's got How Am I, and with a lot of tracks of it we'll send in. It's been mastered, so it's got Amelia Ray, How Am I Mastered. But I think it's just sorted out. I'll shut up and play the track now.
Your best friend, and you've never had one like me. And time was supposed to mend this, but you felt less happy for no reason at all. You felt so different laughing with me. Now you go along and change all the memories you have of me. It felt so wrong, ooh, with you gone. How am I supposed to live my life without you? How am I supposed to go on pretending it's fun? How am I supposed to leave my best friend behind? From strangers to friends to nothing again. How am I? You told me I did something something wrong, but you didn't want to name it. And are you just making excuses? If not, why not say it? It hurts to know you're out there thinking nothing of it, whilst it lingers in my head.
Beautiful, beautiful. That was Amelia Ray and How Am I? I love that. Beautiful, really beautiful song. There's a few things. I know there's always a few things, but maybe there just are today. There just are with some of these tracks. Actually, the next track, I can't. I've got no notes, and I'll tell you about that in a second. This is beautiful. I think it's a little bit too long, and also there's one little thing that I keep going back to. She knocked the microphone while she's singing Whilst It Lingers On. There's a bit halfway through, and I can hear her. She does one of these, one of them. She does one of them, and I was like, oh, what's that? So I'm imagining that she's recorded it in her bedroom. She's 17. She's from Melbourne. I love Melbourne. Used to live there, and that's what I believe. And it's lovely, and there's a bit where the about 2/3 of the way through, when the main vocal starts doing one thing, and then the background vocal takes over to be the main vocal. That is gorgeous. I love the way that happens, and I bet when she did that, she went, oh yeah, I wonder if anyone will spot that. I spotted that. That was fantastic, beautiful. Sorry, I had a bit of a break then because something was happening outside. But yeah, I mean, I loved it. Loved that track a lot, and there's a lot going on there. But I'd have liked it to do it a bit shorter, a bit more disciplined is the word I'm thinking of. But I really loved it. Really loved it. Well done, and I'm very interested to hear the next track that she sends me. So, you're listening to the podcast for the first time, and you're thinking to yourself, how can I support this podcast? How can I help to do good things and spread the word, all that kind of stuff? Well, don't worry about that. I'll spread the word. If you want to share stuff about the podcast, fantastic, do that. Love all that. But if you really want to help out, there are 2 different ways you can help out. One won't cost you a bean. All you need to do is go to the website, which is nicktannsfreshmusicfix.com, and just subscribe to the podcast. Just click on the. There's a button at the top that will say subscribe. Put your email address in, and you'll get stuff. Basically, every time we put a podcast out, then you'll get a little email saying, "Oh, the podcast has just come out," and you click the button. And you can either listen to it on the podcast website or on Spotify or any of the other bits and pieces. The other way is you go to the Patreon site and you pay standby $5 a month, which is about £4. I think it works out about £4 a month. And with that, you get. I put little bits and pieces up on there. What I've got up there at the moment is a breakdown of how I chose the music for this particular episode. So it's a video of me going through the tracks in my folder, listening to a few tracks, accepting a few tracks, rejecting a few tracks, and how I put it together on Logic. I think it takes about 10-15 minutes, all shot in beautiful 4K. Yeah, it's all shot beautiful 4K, and so you can do that, and then you can subscribe to that. If you just want to go and see that video, Patreon have done quite a useful little thing. You can you look at the video, and you can pay $4 just to watch that video, or you can pay $4 a month and get all the other stuff I put up there. Okay, so there's that. So, without any more, also if you subscribe, then you'll get to vote in the subscribers vote, which is coming up in a couple of weeks' time. I'll tell you more about that next week, but will I? No, I'll tell you more about that after this track. So this track is by a guy called MADANES. It's MADANES, and it's called Your Dog. And I saw this guy on TikTok. I'm a great fan of TikTok. You get to find some great music on there. And I did something I very, very rarely do. I actually messaged him and said, please, I'd love to play one of your tracks on my podcast. And he sent one to me. He sent me 2 actually. They're both brilliant. But this goes with the video, the videos are amazing, and I'll tell you a bit about that afterwards. Listen to this verse, and you'll see why I'm getting so excited about it. 'Cause I think it's fucking brilliant. This is MADANES and Your Dog.
Your dog, he loves you even more than I do. Your dog, he loves me more than you will. He's wagging his tail, he rubs on my knee. Maybe you can learn from him how to love me. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't love me. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't love me. Your dog, just like me, can't live without you. Your dog, just like me, whimpers when you leave. Your dog is my friend, he can smell my soul. Without your leash on, I may lose control. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't love me. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't. Ow! It hurts when you don't love me. And you're nasty cat. And you're nasty cat. Is a snow bitter and dry. Why? I don't wanna be forever your best friend. I don't wanna be forever just best friends. Ow, it hurts when you don't. Ow, ow, it hurts when you don't. Ow, ow, it hurts when you don't. Ow, it hurts when you don't. Ow, it hurts when you don't. Ow.
I love it. I love it. That's MADANES and Your Dog. And basically, if you didn't get what the track's about, it's about a guy who's seeing a girl, and the girl's dog likes him better than the girl does. Brilliant. There's loads more about him on the website, including links to his brilliant videos. They're amazing videos. I don't think he makes them, but by the time that this comes out, I'll have written the show notes up, so you'll find out whether he makes them or not. And you go to his website. He's got a website and everything, and he's brilliant. And his songs are fantastic, and the videos are brilliant. So yeah, go to the Nick Tann's freshmusicfix.com for all of that. Now, if you're new to the podcast, what you need to know is that in a couple of weeks' time, there's going to be a subscribers special where subscribers will be able to vote on tracks that have been submitted by artists. It's very complicated to explain, but it's very simple. What will happen is everybody who's a subscriber will get sent an email that will say, go to this website, which is my website. I built the website. Go to this page and vote for your favourite 2 artists. It might be 3. I'm not sure. We might do 2 or 3, but it's not going to be 1. Your favourite song, and there'll be links to the songs on the website, on that particular web page, and then you can vote, and then we'll have a reveal podcast, which will probably be in January, because I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off from the podcast. I know it's terrible, isn't it? But I made that decision yesterday, and I haven't told anybody else yet. But not that there's anybody to tell. Well, Chris maybe, and perhaps Drew. I'm going to take 2 weeks off, so you're going to have 2 weeks away from the podcast, and then we're going to come back, and there'll be the results of the subscribers vote. I might do I don't know what I might do. I'm really busy doing stuff at the moment, so fitting these podcasts in is a tricky one, because it takes a lot of this talking bit easy. There's lots of admin that I have to do, I just choose to do, really, that to keep it all going, and with all stuff that's happening, and I'm going away at Christmas. It's not going to be easy to do, so I might do all that when we come back. So thank you very much for listening. You're looking very good, by the way. Keeping nice and warm, hopefully, everybody. Please help us out by at least becoming a subscriber to the podcast. If you're an artist listening and you've had a track, you should have had an email about all this, by the way. So if you're an artist and go, what about my tracks? If you want to submit your track for the subscribers poll, then you need to become a subscriber. And so go and do that. And you should look for the email. I spent bloody ages emailing everybody about this, and some people still didn't pick it up. But, you can only do so much. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Thanks very much for sending your music in if you did. And I love you all. Goodbye.